A pretty good amount of people said that they liked the idea of the free-to-play account. Plus, I've been having a lot of fun on the free-to-play account. It's almost like a challenge mode because I know I'm not spending any money, and I can only do it with the characters that I get lucky and pull. And for that reason, it's kind of fun. Plus, it will help me with content and being able to give advice in the future. I will have experience on both sides of the field. So we're going to continue this series. I've also been just really enjoying the account too. It's been fun to kind of go back through and do the beginning again, you know? So I'll show you where I'm at. This character, her basic attack hits for a lot of damage. We don't have ratios or anything to know why, but for some reason this is critting for like 4k, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in the beginning of the game, it's enough to really kind of hard carry me through the campaign. Her shield's kind of mad, and her freezing's kind of mad, but her basic attack hits twice, and it's like 4k, so that's helping quite a bit. Now, Kel is obviously Kel, and it's fantastic, and I'm using the lifesteal set on him that you kind of get by logging in, and so that's been helping a little bit, and then I picked up War Priest, which you get from the campaign, and I just put, you know, HP stuff on her. She's kind of my healer. I'm going to send her when I get a chance. And then I've been working on Sniper. I'm actually going to... She's a decent uncommon, but I'm going to use her as food. And I'm going to try to level up some more uncommons, use them as food to crunch my Kel. My goal is to get my Kel 6-star as soon as possible, with as good as gear as soon as possible, and really have him carrying me through the campaign. That way I can, you know, really begin farming properly. So because I was having a lot of fun with the account, I did end up playing a good amount. I got to level 18. I'll show you where I'm at on the campaign. Currently on the campaign, I went all the way up to here. I'm on number 8, the Bad Okazar one. And I'm going to have to go through and beat that still. Stage 5. I've been using these characters here. I'm going to level her, but I'm thinking that I might end up using her as food. 4-star food down the road for Kel. I'm going to level these uncommons as well and try to make enough food that I can 4-star my Kel. So I'm working on that. And for the time being, I want to continue leveling my rares. So in the meantime, while I'm kind of completing through the campaign, what I'm doing is on my main account, I'm playing on my iPad here, and I'm just autoing the Dragon 20. So I'm going to auto Dragon 20 for a couple days. I've been doing it yesterday, I'm doing it today, and I'm going to try to do it maybe another day. And afterwards, I'm going to make a video kind of reviewing the gear that I got after, you know, a few days of autoing the Dragon, and then we can kind of use a comparison and make an idea of roughly how much gear you can expect from a decent amount of autoing of the Dragon 20. So there we go, stage 6 completed. Now if we move on, we're on to Bad Okazar, so let's try to complete this stage and move on. Okay, so here's where I was talking about Preserver. Preserver hits for a ton of damage, and then War Priest is basically useless except for healing. So what I'm trying to do is see if I can get Preserver just to beat the hell out of Bad Okazar here. But see, 2k non-crits, but she hits twice, which is nice. She only hits 1800 on a crit, but you get her to hit twice in 3k. So with the attack up, maybe it's going to be close. I guess the shield heal combo is actually pretty good. Preserver is not bad. I think I was maybe sleeping on Preserver back in the day. I think for a free-to-play person, if you pull her, she's pretty useful in the campaign. We might actually lose this, though, because Bad Okazar just heals too much. We might have to throw in one of our healing reduction guys in order to be able to beat him here. I didn't think about it, but that might be the correct decision. Yeah, he's gonna heal for too much. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Alright, I'm upgrading the gear a little bit because her gear is still pretty low level. So maybe if I upgrade this a little bit, we give it another shot. Maybe I play manually just on the boss. Maybe we'll get it this time. Okay, and just leveling the gear worked. We beat the next stage, ching bada bing, and there we go. We got the skill book, so that's nice. On to the next one. So I'm going through the campaign, and I was sitting there realizing that I have like 500 spare energy or something, and I'm only per level getting like 40 or 50 energy or whatever it is because I'm lower level. But I think they actually give you a pretty fair amount of energy when you're starting out. I mean, I have 527 right now, right? And that's a pretty good amount. I mean, I'm not spending any money on this account. I know it slows down as you get, to the higher levels, but to start out, I've been playing pretty consistently, just spamming it out, and I'm not really running out. I'd say I'm gaining energy, so It's kind of nice so far, been pretty nice. Okay, picked up a new chick, Spear Walker. Decrease attack is kind of nice, 2-hit. And removes all debuffs from this champion and attack up on all allies. That's kind of like okay. If it removed all debuffs from all champions, it'd be nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, for the sake here of moving the account along, I'm going to crunch some rares for food. And this is a terrible move for free-to-play, but I think in the long term of things, I do not actually need the characters that I'm going to crunch, which are these 3 here. But I'm going to have to remove her from my arena, which is why I can't crunch her real quick. Go here. Going to get rid of this guy. Bang. Let's go ahead and throw in her. Now we should be able to get Kale to 4 stars is our first upgrade. There we go. Not the most efficient ever, but we got to move things along here because without Kale leveling up, we're going to get stuck. This is a really big deal. We got the Ancient Shard from the campaign here, and come on, man. Oh, wait, we need to get silver. Okay, let's quickly go and sell some of the gear. Where is it? All right, let's sell some stuff that we might not need here. Destroy is terrible. Let's sell this. And 1-star speed gear can go. And I suppose the really bad lifesteal gear can go. Just to make sure we got enough, we will sell the one without speed. Okay. I think we're good. Come on. Let's go. Give me a legendary. Wouldn't that be sick? Okay, well, an epic. And we got Slitherbrood. Okay, so his basic attack attacks an enemy, 30% chance of decreased speed for 2 turns. Then he attacks 1 enemy and steals 1 random buff. Okay, maybe Magic Keep. Attacks an enemy, decrease the target's turn meter equal to the amount of buffs on the target. I don't understand how that ratio works. Is it like if they have 1 buff, it goes to 10%, 2 buffs, 20%? Or is it takes a percent off for every buff they have? That's confusing. Okay, and then ally accuracy in dungeons by 40. Okay, so if we need to rely on poisons or debuffs or something, we have an accuracy or at least. Well, he's a solid addition, I suppose. Not who I would have wanted to pull from there, but he's an addition nonetheless. Okay, so I've been struggling on this dragon for a while. I finally leveled Kale a little bit. He's got the lifesteal gear on him. Normally it comes down to just the 2 on the right side. And then it kind of comes down to a nail biter. So this is the farthest I've got them leveled. I'm hoping that he can get through it this time. We got the affinity advantage against him. The problem is he kind of does a lot of damage. And we don't really do enough. It's kind of what it boils down to here. But we have like decent sustain. We're gonna lose the healer now. Now it's just down to the lifesteal. See when he does that, that's the rough one. But we got the lifesteal from Disintegrate. I don't know, man. Oh, look at that, man. 1 HP. Come on, we gotta try one more time. Okay, this is looking like the best run so far. The person on the left survived way longer than she normally does. And we've been getting some damage off, so maybe. Oh, the problem is the healing is so minimal. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Come on. Yes! Alright, we did it. Bad Okazar, the Necromancer, is dead. Oh, nice. And we got some force. Oh, look at that. We rode speed, attack percentage, and crit damage. That's great. And then HP resistance. Nice, 50k. Okay, all right. Cool. We got that. So I did a little bit of testing, just messing around, and I was able to get 400k damage. So I'll get a novice chest. This is what we're going to get our first clan boss worth of damage at like 100k and something to key. But I also pulled, I'll show you here, I pulled an uncommon called Monk Outlaw. And if you look at him, I think he's going to be decent because if you look at his skills here, He attacks with 10% chance to gain an extra turn, but then this move right here is a cooldown of 3, and then places 2 5% poison debuffs. So you can get a little bit of damage just with this uncommon. So I'm going to work on him as well. Him plus Kel and maybe a support that I can dig up somewhere, and I'll see what I can do with that just to at least get some clan boss damage. I want to at least be getting a chest every day, even if it's only 1 chest. Also, I've been going through and I've been hitting refresh, and every time I see just one free battle, I just click on it. I take the freebie, I go in and attack, get the free, point, and move on. And that way I'm trying to stack as much tokens as I can, because I know the progress missions I'm eventually going to have to work on at some point need me to work on the Great Hall. So I'm hoping that if I'm kind of passively going through here and attacking every time I see an easy win, that by the time I get to those progress missions, I'll already have the tokens available. The one I'm working on here currently is I have to get a rare attack type rare, which I did just pull, and I'm going to have to get offense artifacts on level 4 or higher. Currently, I don't believe I have enough offense artifacts, but I can farm those pretty easily. Or I'd have to pull them off this character temporarily and just put them on Slither Brute here is going to get that done. So the next episode, I'm going to be working on the progress missions, but more importantly, what we're going to be focusing on next is in the campaign, we need the Void Shard. This will be our first real Void Shard pull on the free-to-play account, and that's going to help out a lot, so we're going to go for that next time. Subscribe if you would like to see the next time, so you'll be notified, and hit the bell so you actually be notified. Cheers, guys. Thanks for liking the video and hanging out with me, and we'll see you on the next episode.